Welcome to my podcast. I'm Edward Musgrave Blakelock. Christ and the Law, John 1. Is not Christ's attitude towards the Mosaic Law a grave reflection on Judaism? Not at all. The teaching of the New Testament is that Christ came to fulfill the law. This simply means that the Incarnation was the culminating purpose for which the Old Testament law prepared the way by setting a moral standard which convinced honest men that humanity was inadequate to save itself. An act of grace and a saviour were spiritual necessities. The law, then, could not save. It could only turn men's eyes to heaven with consciousness of need. And grace and truth, the fullness, that is, of revelation, came with Jesus Christ. His utterances bear examination. In the Sermon on the Mount, he dealt with the moral requirements of the law and lifted them higher. In speaking to the rich young man, he set before him the law's impossible demand in order to stir his sense of need. The young man's answer showed his poverty of conscience. He forgave the woman taken in sin by the exercise of a divine prerogative, and in response to the cry for help and for forgiveness which he must have known was rising in her heart. He healed upon the Sabbath, but that broke only a Pharisaic interpretation of the law, and for the Pharisees' application of the law of Moses to life and religion, as for their 1,000 additions to its content, he ever showed profound and merited contempt. From July 2026, I will exclusively publish my 82 books. I hope you enjoy them. Thanks for listening. I invite you to join the discussion. Visit godstreamradio.com. There you'll find podcasts from leading Christian authors and many Christian musicians. Plus, be sure to subscribe to the Divine Stream Radio newsletter, where you'll receive inspiring messages and have the chance to enter their weekly draw for a chance to win a beautiful, 463-page study guide of the Book of Job. You can subscribe by clicking the link in this podcast or by visiting divinestreamradio.com directly. Let's walk this journey of reliance on God together. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, exercise the patience of Job, stay faithful, and seek God's guidance.